everyone, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So I'm back with day number 3 of my Made to Surprise 4th birthday week. We're having a whole week of celebration, so every day I will be sharing a different tutorial. If you're just joining today, then go back and check the last 2 days, and I'll also have a playlist at the end anyway with all of the videos. They will all be in there once they're uploaded. Every day is a new bundle. We've put together some really good bundles, really good value. So if you're new to the Made to Surprise brand, check it out over on the Carousel website. Not only is my brand over there, but there's all of our other co-brands, as well as all of the big brand names that you know as well. Carousel has a huge catalogue of products on that website, from your adhesive foam pads right up to digital cutting machines. We also have our own magazines as well, so there's tons of inspiration over there, so go check it out. Make sure you subscribe, and you can also become a VIP as well. It's $9.99 for the year. You get lots of perks and you get some extra discount as well on purchases, so go over and have a little look at all that. It's also linked in the description box below. So anyway, back to my birthday week. So this bundle was a really nice one actually. So put together the goodies galore with the washi tape from Baked Delights, along with the sentiment stickers, and then you get this lovely premium foiled card pack. There is a disclaimer on the website with this one. I did mention it when we launched it. It's a beautiful pad, it's completely usable, but the toppers are in paper and not card. The card is actually in these ones here, which is great for card blanks and little 3D projects and stuff. But where I've showed these, you probably will just want to put them onto a little bit of cardstock. But the toppers are lovely. You can see actually, if I just show you inside here, because a lot of mine have come out, but you can just see that. I mean, that's just one example of one of the foiled designs there. I have used this a lot. You can see all the toppers. You are one smart cookie. You've got the love, calories don't count today. Hey cupcake. So they're just on a paper, but I mean, you just pop that onto a little bit of cardstock and you know, it's going to be fine. Happy cake day. You've got all the frames that go around all these bits. There's just loads in there. And then these bigger toppers as well, but a lot of them have been used. Let's celebrate. Did someone say cake? So there's tons of toppers in there. Then all the lovely, beautiful papers. Check out the Baked Delights. Not sure if it's a playlist on here. I'll have a little look. But also, if you're on Facebook, if you head over to my Facebook page under the albums section, you'll see the Baked Delights launch. But yeah, if I just bring it up a bit closer there, you can see the sprinkles and things like that. It's really nice. And then I'm teaming it all with the circular never ending die set. Now, I'm not going to use it as it's intended. Who knew you could make really good Showstopper cards with these sets? So again, check out the playlist with the never-ending cards, because I've made some real big Showstoppers, and that's what I'm going to do today. And I think I'm going to call it a carousel card because it's all joined up, and I don't know, I just got a kind of a carousel look about it. If you've never seen how a never-ending card works, again, check out my playlist. But you cut this plate here, and then it will display in this little stand. And then basically you can just keep folding it and folding it and folding it and folding it, and just keeps going round and round and round, and then it gets displayed in this little stand here. What we're going to do today is you want to cut yourself 6 of this one here. So I've got all of mine there. And this is the 300 GSM smooth white cardstock from Carousel. Now, when I make the Showstopper ones, you do have to kind of maybe add a score line or snip a little bit away. With these ones, you'll see on every single one, I've added this score line here. So just take your scoreboard, sit this in. You want to make sure that the semicircles are on the left and the right, not top and bottom. And just find a track that goes through the middle here. So line it up along the top, but just sit this. See, the track goes right down through the middle. And then you know you've got your middle here. So just follow the track. If you do it that way, it's just a bit easier. And just do that on all of your pieces, all 6, and just make sure you fold all of those score lines. You don't need to worry about these little lines. These are all like guidelines. You'll always usually score over mine to make a better fold, but just leave those because they're actually, you're not going to see them. And then on 4 of them, you also want to score on the right side all the way through. So you'll have your little guidelines that are on the top and the bottom, but you want to go right down through that semicircle. So just do that on 4 of them. Just do it on the right hand side of all of them, because we'll be flipping them around, so it doesn't actually matter. They're you know, a mirrored or symmetrical shape anyway. So just all the way down like so. and just do that on 4 of them, and then you'll have 2 that should just have these score lines through the middle. So if you take 2 of the ones that you scored through the middle and also through the semicircle, and just fold that over and fold it back that way, okay, and then take another one. So you want, where you've scored through the semicircle, you want them facing each other, and they are going to stick together like this, and you want the circle piece to come out. Okay, I'm going to use the construction glue, so it's going to make it nice and strong. Now if you want to add any inks to these, if you want to stamp directly onto the card blank, then I do that kind of before you stick it down. So once you see the shape that I put together, you could easily hold it all together with pegs and kind of mark the areas that you want to stamp or colour, whatever it is, and then take it apart, do all that detail, and then stick it together. So you should have now that kind of shape. The other 2 where you scored down through the semicircle, they're for the back, so just leave them to one side. You then want to take those 2 that you'll just have that centre score line, and you're going to stick one either side like this. So we're going to add the glue all over this side. And if you've got any pegs, you can just kind of just pop a few on there while it's drying, like so. And then again, add my glue. And then stick those 2 together. Make sure they all line up perfectly, especially the bottom, because you want this to be able to stand nicely. You don't want it to rock. Okay, so where we're at now, if you didn't have these middle score lines, that is how the multi-panel card looked. It's a nice big showstopper, all these panels, big topper in the middle. The tutorial for the one that's similar to this is over on my Mixed Up Craft YouTube channel. And again, if I remember, I'll link it up here, but just head over there. I think it, like I said, multi-panel. Now we're going to add the other one. So keep the folded one on the outside, just fold that away from you. You're going to stick this one again onto here, and then again I've got that folded one, just keep it away from you and stick that one onto that end as well. Okay, so you should now have this really long piece. You're going to bring it all the way around, and you're going to stick together the back the same as the front. So stick those 2 together, and then you're just going to fold the circles out that way. Okay, so it's going to be like that. You just want to run your glue just on that section and bring that one around. So can you see now, it's kind of like a bit of a carousel. I think it's really cool, and it all folds flat. Which end did I just stick down? This one. It will all fold flat, and I'll do the envelope at the end. So now when it stands up, you've got this really cool shape. You've got all these panels to decorate, and then to fold it down flat, it goes like so. It looks really neat in the envelope as well. It's going to be really easy for the person to display it. Yeah, 9 by 6. I've got the gift bag tutorials for the Showstoppers again over on my Mixed Up Craft channel, so I'll link those. But I'll show you, I'm just going to do a normal envelope at the end, and that's how it then, yeah, I think it's brilliant. I love these unusual folds. So because we've added the score lines in here, the matte layer obviously will not fit, but what you could do is cut these and then just cut them in half and stick them down. I don't think, however, I'm going to decorate all of that, because I think I'm going to keep the base white, because I've got all of this decoration here. I'm probably going to add some more, and I think I'm going to stamp maybe some detail onto here. I might even do a little bit of inking, even though it's all together, I can still do that. So in the set, you get your mats and layers for your sections here. And you also get the half ones as well, so if you did want to decorate just these halves here, you can. But because I want to have a big topper, I just cut this using some dies in my stash. So it's 3 1/2, and then just that layer on top, which was about 3 1/8. And I'm going to have that right in the middle. So that's going to be my main topper, and I might do the same for the back. I'm not sure. I've got the die here. It's from Creative Craft Products, they're circle scallops. And then I've got all of these ones here, so you'll see they fit in perfectly. But I wanted to play around with these first, so let me just show you how cool these look when they're coloured. So you've got your little French fancies, you've got your jammy dodgers. Well, I shouldn't use the real names. You've got your jammy dodger style biscuit. You've got your bourbon biscuit there. You've got the cute little Battenberg there. Another little French fancy, and I've also stamped one of the cookies. Now the colours that I've used across all of these, so for the pinks I have used, these are the Creative Craft Products markers, and I've used colours 196, 89 and 137. For like the yellows and kind of creams, I've used 36, 132 and 1, there we go. I've used 36, 132 and 163. For the red, I've used 2 and 11. For the browns, I've used 98 and 95. And then I just used the grey, warm grey, which was just like on the icing there. And that is warm grey WG1. Okay, so there's the finished card. So I ended up adding a couple of little like kebab skewers. I like to put little toppers on them. So we've got calories don't count today and the happy birthday. And then I've kind of worked around. So I've got the French fancies there, the jammy dodgers on each side. And then, yeah, just a little cluster there. These bits here I found, well, I didn't find, I knew I had them. They're from these very old sets of mine, the sentiments that came with the Towers collection. But I just used like the little party kind of streamers there, the little star. It was that one, that star there, this one, these little stars, that one there as well, and just kind of covered the border there, and I think it worked really well. So I'm going to finish now with the envelopes. I've just got my wax seal kit out here. I'm just going to get that melted. So I'm mixing some of the pink and the red beads from the pink mix. You'll see there, you get the purple ones in there as well. I've got a piece of 12 by 12 paper because this measures 9, is it 9 by 6 when it's flat? So let me just fold that all down. Yeah, 9 by 6. So you just want to sit it in the middle of the paper so it's in a diamond orientation, and you want to be focusing on these gaps here, and you want them to be, you just want the measurement to be the same on all of them, or as good as. So I've got 3/4 there, about 3/4, 3/4. That's a little bit more there. It might just be slightly over. It's just come up a little bit like so. And then just measure from the center down to the point. So I've got 5.5. And again from this point down, yeah, just about. I'll bring that up a little bit, but it's in the middle. And then I call these bouncy envelopes because what I'm going to do is actually seal it with the card inside. So I'm just bringing it up and around and just kind of roughly burnish for the minute. And again, bring this one down. Make sure it's nice and straight with the card, like so. And then fold in the sides. And again, this side. Like so. Take it all out, and then you can go over and give them a better burnish, so you don't want to set fire to it. That would have been good. And then you want to remove the little triangles that you'll have in each corner and just kind of add a little bit of a curve. Just kind of adds to that envelope look. And then I'm going to take my tape and add it on these sections here. So when it's closed, they will all hide behind. You can see it's a little bit wonky. That's because obviously it was a little bit off inside, but it's handmade. I'm not worried at all. It still works as an envelope, and the front of it will look just right. So just add your tape along the sides there. And then, like I said, take the card again, pop it back inside. And this is instead of doing a box envelope. If you want to, you know, if it's got all the dimension like mine has, but you want to have it in a box envelope, then, or my gift bags are nice, check those out. But by sticking it down when the card's inside, you've then got that bounce, and it's got that space for the card to sit in. That's why I just call them bouncy envelopes. So I'm going to leave that out for the minute because I want to decorate the front. In fact, the wax is nearly, probably is done, so I think we'll do that first. And because I'm not posting this yet, or you know, it's not going to anyone in particular, I'm just using a bit of wax paper in between these two pieces. And take this one, and then as I pour it, I'm just going to kind of move it around so I can get a little bit of the pink and the red, so I can just get a nice mix of those colours. I mean, that would look nice on its own. You could leave that now, but I've got the happy birthday seal. I'm just going to pop that in like so. And then if you get any bubbles, just grab your heat tool and you can just blast the bubbles. You'll still be able to pop them. It just melts them again, so just leave that now. I'm just going to clear this up. Okay, so once it's dry, just give it a little wiggle. There we go. Take the wax off, or the wax paper should I say. Now you can see that lovely slightly marbled wax seal, and it's, you know, you can just now add your double-sided tape onto the back there as normal when you go to seal it. So I just want to decorate the front. This is completely optional, as I always say. This is just how I like to do my envelopes. So I'm going to use the washi strips, and I've just pulled out a couple of my old stamps here, and I'm going to use them as some decoration. And let's add, I quite like this one here. I want to go for one that's got kind of the colours that I've used, the sprinkles one as well. Maybe we'll do, let's add the sprinkles. This is where I tend to use the washi strips, is more to decorate envelopes. Snip the ends off there. So that looks nice. And then let's also add, I do like that one, and it's a big enough envelope. Let's go for this one as well. Okay, happy with that. So I'm going to stick these down, stamp these, which are from my little Happy Mouse stamp set. Again, all of that product is available on the Craft Stash website. And there's the finished envelope. Just some fun little detail on the front with the washi strips and that lovely wax seal on the back. So thank you for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed project number 3, day number 3 of my birthday week of celebrations. Head over to the Craft Stash website. You'll see all the information there, and it will also be linked in the description box below. You can check out the bundles, the full collection there, and enjoy the discounts that are on offer. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, because that way you won't miss out on any of the future videos. Just click here, and the playlist popping up here will feature all of the cards that I'm making this week. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.